What's up, YouTube? Thomas L here. It's Sunday. That means it's time for another week of my box office recap. Alright, coming in the number 5th spot is The Hustle, which is a terrible remake of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That right now made 6.1 million. It's doing a little better than it did last week, but I mean, still, the movie was not that good at all, so hey, there is an audience for it because when at my screening for The Hustle, there was lots of people that was laughing and all. I mean, hey, I guess there's an audience there's an audience for this movie somewhere, but sadly, I'm not one of them. I mean, I wanted to like it too because I like Anne Hathaway and I like Rebel Wilson, but I just really didn't hardly laugh at it. I mean, and this has come from someone who actually finds Movie 43 funny and lots of Adam Sandler films funny. So, yeah. You're doing something wrong if you're not making me laugh anyway, but it is what it is. Alright. Coming in at the number 4 spot is A Dog's Journey, which kind of disappointed at the box office. It debuted with 8 million in the US and 15.46 million internationally. And globally, this sequel has brought in 23.48 million. Oh, not really that great. I mean, it made lesser than the last than A Dog's Purpose. Like A Dog's Purpose made 20 million, and the recent film A Dog's Journey, A Dog's Way Home, which is based on the same book by the author of both A Dog's Purpose and A Dog's Journey. That actually made more. That made like 80.7 million. So it's a shame to see Dog's Journey not doing so well because it was actually a really cute little film. I like Dennis Quaid was great. Josh Gad was amazing. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, shame that it didn't do so well. But hey, I mean, if this movie had got around got released like in January, I think I could probably see it make a little more. But it got released in May, and I think that kind of did it. But yeah, I think they should have just kept this release date in either January or maybe February or whatever, because May was not a good time to release this film. Anyway, coming in the number. Yeah, coming in at number 3 is Pokemon Detective Pikachu, which went from number 2 spot to number 3rd spot, bringing it in 24 million for a domestic total of 94 million, and internationally, the film brought in 53.8 million for an international total of 193.4 million and a worldwide total of 287 million. Kudos to this. I mean, Detective Pikachu is making loads of money. I mean, it's not making like Avengers money, nothing like that. But I mean, I wouldn't expect it to make to beat out I wouldn't expect it to make the same amount money that Endgame did. But for the budget that they had it, and it's still pretty decent, and it's doing lots better internationally as well. I'm saying now we're gonna be seeing more Pokemon movies from here on out. We're gonna get. I'm pretty sure Legendary is already gonna do those Pokemon Red and Blue movies. There's most likely gonna be a sequel. I'm telling you right now, more Pokemon movies are gonna be here to come. So Pokemon is here to stay, people. It's never going anywhere. And yeah, I of course love this movie. I saw it about 2 times. I was going to say maybe 3rd time, but 2 was enough. But yeah, I simply still love this movie so much. I mean, it's right now probably my top 5 favorite movies of the year so far. It's that good film. I mean, go see it if you guys still haven't seen it yet. It's really fun. Alright, coming in at number 2 is Avengers Endgame, which of course was number 1 about 3 weeks in a row. And now it finally fell from a number 1 spot all the way down to number 2. And the film added another 29.4 million domestically and another 46.8 million internationally for a global haul of 76.2 million. And domestically, the film has brought in 771 million and has passed Avatar to become the two highest grossing domestic release, sitting behind Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which made 937 million. And like internationally, the film has also brought in 1.844 billion and sits at 2.615 billion, only 173 million away from surpassing Avatar's global total. Holy cow! Kudos to Marvel, kudos to other Russo brothers. This is pretty much once the year's done and over, this is gonna be the highest grossing movie of the whole year. I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe Lion King could probably beat it, or maybe who knows, Frozen 2 or whatever. But right now, it'll be hard for any film to top Avengers Endgame. But I'm pretty sure there'll be some other film coming around that will top it. I mean, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker probably will, but we'll see what happens when that gets released. But anyway, yeah, Avengers Endgame, well deserved. It's a great movie, and I'm so much happy that it's doing this good in the box office, and it's well deserving. All right. Coming now, the number one film of this week's box office goes to John Wick Chapter 3. Right now, John Wick Chapter 3 made 57.0 million. Well deserved. I mean, it actually made lots of it actually made more than the other John Wick movies. Like the first John Wick film made 88.8 million, while Part 2 made 171.5 million. I mean, these movies aren't like, they're not, monster hits, but they do pretty well in the box office, and they don't really cost a whole lot to make, really. And artists, they prove that they still have a love for the John Wick franchise, and I'm telling you now, John Wick it's not going anywhere. As long as people continue seeing these movies, including myself, of course, they're going to continue making one, and we're definitely going to get Part 4, I guarantee you that right now. Like maybe either tomorrow or maybe next week or whatever. I tell you right now, they're going to announce a release date for John Wick Chapter 4, and I'm hoping it's 2021, to be honest, yeah, because after seeing the end of John Wick 3, I kind of want to see what happen a John Wick 4 sooner rather than later. But anyway. But yeah, well, I mean, when they now said John Wick Chapter 3 was going to get a summer release date, I was like, oh, really? I mean, summer was not the best time to release this thing, to be honest, yeah. But it did pretty well than I expected, so. And it beat out Avengers Endgame at the number 1 spot, so it'll be interesting to see if, John Wick Chapter 3 will be number 1 again this week, because I'm pretty sure Aladdin's probably going to take it out. And after that, of course, most likely Godzilla King of the Monsters will be number 1 as well. So it should be an interesting couple of weeks to see what happens. But anyway, now another film that got released this week was The Sun Is Also the Star. Now that did not get anywhere near the top 5. It came in at the number 8 spot with 2.6 million. Now this movie completely flopped. And it made less than the film Everything Everything, which was based on a book by the same author of Sun Is Also a Star. And like Everything Everything made 61.1 million. So yeah, I mean, I saw Sun Is Also a Star on a Saturday. I was disappointed by it. I really want to like it too, because Yahashi is pretty good. The dude from Riverdale, Charles Melton, I like him on Riverdale, so I was curious to see what else he could do outside of Riverdale. I mean, don't get me wrong, Yahashi and Charles Melton, they were actually really good in their parts. Which is why I'm not really hard on the movie, just because of how good they were. But the movie, I just thought it felt flat. The script wasn't all that great. I mean, how could you fall in love with someone for like a day? I mean, come on. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, this movie completely flopped. I mean, I was surprised too. I literally thought maybe Sons of the Star will at least make some sort of money because despite the not so great reviews, I think the movie, like the book, has like a fan base. So I would expect it to maybe make some sort of money, but it did not do all that well as expected. And yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully, Yahya Shahi and Charles Melton, they'll lead some. Hopefully, they'll be in something better in the near future that will, be like a hit film. But yeah, well, thankfully for Yahya Shahi, she has Grownish, which is coming into its third season, and thank God for Charles Melton, who has Riverdale, which is coming in its fourth season. So I'm pretty sure their career is going to be still okay. But yeah, I mean, the one who plays Yahashi's younger sister on Blackish, Marseille Martin, her film, Lil, actually made more than this. So, yeah, but it is what it is, I guess. I mean, not every movie could be a hit, but let me leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts on this weekend's box office numbers? Did you see any of the films on this list? Like, did you like John Wick 3? Did you like Avengers Endgame? Did you actually like Sun is Also the Star? I know there's probably some people who enjoyed it, and because, I mean, films are subjective. Anyway, drop your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Tom Sales signing off.